Oh my god, that was a daredevil attempt.
I don't think I'll be able to have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Whoa, holy sh**. Oh my god! Whoa.
Time to go. Next. Can I grab a drink while I'm at it? Hello. Gee, thanks, Lemon Cloud. Once again, you have outdone yourself by trying to keep up with the drink command at the start of my stream. And lurk away. Okay, so welcome to our stream at DanDudeVR. I'm a VTuber host. That's me, DanDudeVR. How's my pups doing tonight? Oh, yes, it's Terrible Tuesday, and you know what that means. I put my hands in the fate of the marbles game. Yup. So, as everyone has seen, last week's dreadful moment. I'm still not getting over it. I'm still not getting over it, so might as well just go ahead and start the game. And waiting. Might as well go ahead and prep the next screen and see if make sure. Yeah, it did get a good capture. There we go. I need to add a new game. And the most recent game I just downloaded. Let's see. Back over here. Most recent. And that is The Bridge Curse Road to Salvation. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. There we go. Yeah, it's a new season. That means new maps of the community. And we have here over 1,000 maps. So if anyone is not lurking right now and would like to pick a number between 1 and 1056, you can do that right now. Anyone? 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 Hurry! Time's running out. All right, time's up. We're gonna use an AI to select the results. Hey Google, Pick a number between 1 and 1056.
Here's a random number, 324.
324. Okay. And that is advancing aggressive ahead. 36% elimination rate. Average time is 4 minutes. Interesting. Alrighty then, let's race. Ooh, psychedelic colors. And a quick run into the funnel. That's one thing. Look at that. It looks like it's all invisible. Wow. Okay, so for those who are not familiar how this game works, as a matter of fact, I should be doing something a little more extraordinary because I forgot again. I really don't like where Twitch is going. Excuse me, Twitter. Twitter is going. I guess it is what it is. I'm not happy about it. Let's do this. Oh, no, not that one. Whoops. There we go. Cool. Alrighty then. So, for those who are not familiar on how this game works, each marble has a name of a game that's in my library right now. So, whichever finishes first, I have to play this game. Could be something that's going to be really cool, or it could be something that's going to be really cringe, and I'm still not going to be getting over it. Nope. So, as I zoom out and prep for the start of the race, and maybe I should be switching over to music on my own soundboard, which would probably be much better this way. Gonna cue it, and let's go ahead and start the race in 3, 2, 1. Let's go! There we go. The marbles are getting dropped right into the modified funnel. So everything is all gonna be dropped right into it, starting off with the first comb, and then they're gonna be split off. Let's see where they're going. Almost half of them are completely divided. So I am not sure which one is of which. Other than the fact that I'm going to just keep an eye on what's going on here. It looks like Star Trek Online takes the lead right now. Followed by Rick and Morty, Virtual Reality, Death Stranding, but it's not all yet. There are poppers. And you just see one just popped right off course. Oh yeah, VR Invaders is gone. Got Code Vein racing against Control right now. Ooh. Let's see what happens when it comes next. Both of these are just still going around here and there. There's the swinging comb, the Ferris wheel. Outlast, the trials have disappeared. Death Stranding disappeared. Doom 64 disappeared. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Cold War. Oh, I didn't want to play that anyway. Now they're going down to the spiral path into another tubular tunnel. Star Trek Online and Controller neck and neck right now. Let's see what happens next. They're not crossing paths. I don't think so. They're just like two different paths there. It's still neck and neck with Star Trek Online and Control. Looks like Control is taking the lead. Let's see what happens next. Through the tumblers. What's going to happen next? Which one will follow? No! Control disappeared. And so did Blair Witch VR. Evil Dead. Star Trek Online takes the lead. Stray is gone. It's going to come back all together. Star Trek Troopers, Pixel Rep, Sith Riders, all gone. Star Trek Online takes the lead. And now they're coming towards the final path. Stanley Parable took a huge lead, but got knocked right in front. What's going to happen next? Star Trek Online is still in the lead. What's going to happen? Terminator, Star Wars, Team Fortress all disappeared. It's going down on the pins. Is it going to finish? And it finished. Wow. Great. All right, just waiting for all the marbles to come. So Star Trek did win the game, and that's the game I'm going to be playing tonight. Another 20 seconds. Let's see how many marbles are left. Another 10 seconds. Five seconds. That's that. We got ourselves a winner. Star Trek Online. Alrighty then. Gonna copy this to the clipboard. And post it into my Discord. As I'm doing this every single time. What's today's date again? 9th of this, January? And this is... Don Mafiosis. Advancing. Oops. Aggressive ahead. Game. Drawn on the 9th. And let's see how many have did not make it. Starting with Yakuza Like a Dragon. Interesting. Alrighty then. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and exit the marbles game. And launch. Isaiah, somebody else beat you already. You have to wait. Yep, it was at the start of the stream. Let's see. Star Trek Online. Here we go. Cryptic launcher auto update. Interesting. Whoa. And my speech didn't work.
Isaiah the Great 7 redeemed channel points to make DanDudeVR wiggle their ears.
There you go. Okay, there you go. All right, Star Trek Online is being patched right now, so it's going to take a little while. That was a reward I haven't seen in a long time, so. In my career, I have seen 170 raids to my channel. How cool is that? That's really cool. In fact, there was one last night that I wasn't expecting at all. And one of my cool friends was in there too, so was in the raid. Sweet. 75%, 80%, 85%, 90%. There we go. Engage. There's a Borg simulator now, and also the Shrike. The Shrike. Okay, now. One of them looks like VTuber. As I remember this classic Star Trek movie a long time ago. By the way, guys, let me know if you need anything. Oh, it crashed. Oof. Something happened. Restart. Try this again. Is it going to launch? It opened up. Okay, so is my game capture going to capture it? Waiting. Gotta turn this off. And I'm still waiting for the capture. Still waiting. Ooh, the FPS is just way too fast. Can I switch that down? All right, let's see if this works now. Game scene, come on, what's going on? Why aren't you capturing? I may have to restart the game if that's gonna be the issue. Because the first time it crashed, and I can't get to it. It's not working. If that's a technicality, I'm gonna have to switch over. It's not behaving. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to force it to quit. Go back to Steam. And stop. Alright, let's try this one more time. Marbles has got another update. Would you believe that? Just after. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing on how's my day, so cool. It's just snow out there right now. Snow is off and on, and I'm not doing a thing today because of the snow restrictions in effect in my city where I work. So I have to wait. All right, let's try this one more time. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it started snowing in the afternoon, and I looked at the travel times. They're horrific. So I just decided to sit at home. Not to mention the city may have the snow restriction in effect, so that means no parking until the snow is cleared. So I have to wait. Okay. Alright, so we got 60 FPS. Still waiting. Not sure why there isn't a... Still waiting for the capture. Still working to see if it's going to work for me. Yes, no, maybe so. What's going on with the capture? Maybe I can do a specific. Let's see. Where are you? I don't even see it listed. It's not... Oh, here it is. Try it now. Hey, look at that. Got a little confused there. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead. Back into the game. What just happened? Hold on. How do I plan to change my VTuber avatar to the new one? Whenever you see me in VR chat, that's the newest avatar I'm doing right now. And not to mention, I am now currently working on my second own avatar. So, it's a work in progress. No release date yet, because there's got to be a few more things added to it. And I also have to, you know, resize clothing and all your stuff. and futures, because I'm going to be adding some more stuff here. Not to mention my jacket and t-shirt logo. Alright, so... Wow, it's not even loud. You know what? I thought, I think it got confused with the launcher. That's why. The launcher exited as the main part of the game does that. And I think that there's some confusion, as especially when it comes to Windows 11. So I don't think Windows 11 will handle that. So, experimental ship upgrade. We lost contact with our Vortex team at Starbase 1. Taking some... I can access episodes. There's also a weekend bonus. 50% off bonus marks. 50% bonus marks, excuse me. Updates. Okay. Alright. Let me see. God, these options are, icons are so small. No, audio. Audio, holy shit, why is it turned down? Video volume? I don't plan to use the output device. Media player? Oh, that media player. Holy shit, dude. That's ancient. Winamp? iTunes? What's iTunes? So, I have one of many choices that I can do tonight, so... I just want to shoot. Yeah, iTunes. Oh, shit. Oh, it doesn't support the trackball. Or the mouse. Look at that. I have to turn with my, I have to turn. Whoops. Oh, that's how I do it. Okay. What would you like to know? Oh, maybe not. Beam down to Starfleet Academy, that's one thing. You know, you can get a general look of the place here. I can't adjust the camera. Other than the fact that you can see that the Star Trek... our ship is outside. Oh, here are my missions. Okay. Let me see. Manage my ships. Looks like everything's there. All in good shape. What else? Customize. Let's see. Acquire ships. Requisition ship equipment. Do I need to acquire a ship first? Nothing in a dry dock. Can I just go now? Maybe I'll just beam down and it'll be done and get started. Oops. There we go. It looks like you're ready to go, Skywalker. I'm looking forward to hearing about your accomplishments. I know you'll get to the Academy proud. Good luck. Are you ready to beam up to the Earth space dock? Okay. I thought I was going to go to the dock, but I guess not. Crazy that kids today don't know what an iPod is. There were MP3 players too, and in fact I had one was a classic version, which had a hard drive inside, believe it or not. Okay, Space dock operations. Access mail. Event giveaway, okay. What else? Well, I suppose I can talk to him.
How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
Oh, never mind. Admiral Quinn. I have new orders for you. Okay, how about the redshift?
There's been an incident at Jupiter Station. Admiral Janeway is leading the relief operations there and has asked for backup. I'd like you to join the Admiral at Jupiter Station and provide any assistance she might require. Be prepared. If the Terrans are bold enough to strike at the very heart of the Federation, they must be up to something big.
So go to the Sol system in the Beta Quadrant to meet with Admiral Janeway. Sol system in the Beta Quadrant. Okay. That's Captain Sulu. Okay. How do I go back to... Do I have to go back to, let me see. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Already had a bath. We'll have missions here? Really?
The shuttle to Saturn will leave at 0830 hours.
Okay, I found an easy shortcut. There we go.
The Romulans were once a passionate, vibrant species, but the loss of their homeworld has left them in ashes. The survivors of the cataclysm have gathered under the banner of Empress Sela. she has sought out new allies from the Delta Quadrant in an attempt to rebuild the Romulans' former might. And now, she seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people.
Okay. And it's slowly working. There we go. Almost there.
Good to see you again. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. The Terrans hit us pretty hard today. Several of our ships are in trouble. See what you can do to help out. We'll talk more once we have everyone out of harm's way.
Whatever medical teams you could spare would be most welcome. Away teams received.
This is the Juno. We've lost main power. Any engineering support would be helpful.
Are we all good here? Oh, also a Juno? Where's Juno? This is USS Juno? There's Turing. Where's Juno? Okay.
Thanks. We'll get your people back to you as soon as we have things under control.
This is Chief Engineer Jarrett of the Akron.
Whoa.
We're out of time. Our warp core is going critical, and we can't eject it. We need to evacuate now.
Out of the Akron, okay.
Evacuate as many people as possible from the Akron before their warp core breaches.
Okay. Looking for Accra. Whoa.
There's 2 more groups to beam out. I'll buy you as much time as I can.
Beam survivors off ship.
The last of us are ready for transport. Hurry! The core's about to breach!
That's everyone. Get to a safe distance.
Admiral treated us well. Going to miss her and her captain.
Losing the Akron wasn't easy to watch, but you saved the survivors on board. That's what matters the most. Well done. This situation is getting complicated, and officers like you can help me get to the bottom of things. Let's meet on Voyager to go over this in person.
I don't recall a horn on a starship. Understood. Helm, take us to transporter range from Voyager. Where's the Voyager? Am I going off course? Okay, so where's the Voyager? Where can I find a Voyager? I can't find it. Where is the Voyager? I wanted to find out where is the Voyager. I don't get it. I don't know where the Voyager is. Is that where it's at? I gotta turn around? There we go. Okay, where's the Voyager? Again. Oh, it's right down there. So that means I gotta circle around. Okay.
Granted. I'll meet you in the transporter room.
All right, there we go. Still working on it.
Welcome aboard. There's a lot to discuss and very little time to do so. Walk with me. I'll get you up to speed on the way to the conference room. Here's what we know so far. The Terran fleet warped into the Sol system unchallenged. Somehow, they managed to bypass all of our security measures.
Okay, now.
You saw what they did to the ships near the station. Once they dealt with those ships, they raided the station itself. Their objective was unusual, even for Terrans.
That's putting it mildly.
Right. Let's get down to business. We believe this attack is related to an earlier incident involving the Terrans in the ISAR system. They raided a secret research station there and stole a large amount of classified data. While that data was eventually recovered, Starfleet intelligence believes the Terrans found what they were looking for beforehand, and it led them here, to Jupiter Station.
Interesting. Go on.
I'm bringing in a consultant to assist with this briefing. Someone with first-hand experience of the incident at Jupiter Station.
Okay now.
You're gonna love this.
Wow, she's laid back on this one. Oh.
Told ya.
If you're finished gawking, believe me, I don't want to be here any more than you do.
Is she
Let's
a
get this
clone?
over with. 14 hours ago, I led a Terran strike force operation to Jupiter Station.
Oh, hey! Thank you for the resub. 10 months. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
Let's get started.
Nice. Let's discuss the Emperor's plan.
The operation is about to commence. We've entered Federation space undetected, thanks to security codes obtained by Imperial agents. By the time we drop out of warp in the Sol system, it'll be too late for the defenders of Jupiter Station.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
This plan is reckless. Even for you, Marshal. We're not dealing with a legion of witless cyborgs here. And I'd rather not end up in a Starfleet prison for the rest of my days. Or, you know, dead.
Your position is noted, Captain. Perhaps you'd like to voice your concerns to the Emperor? It is his plan, after all. No? Anyone? I didn't think so.
Fortune, as they say, favors the bold. If we succeed today, the favor of the Emperor will be ours. So, please, summarize our mission objectives, Marshal.
Very well, Inquisitor. Listen closely. Once we arrive at Jupiter Station, we'll offer them the chance to surrender. They may show their bellies without firing a shot. If not, we'll deal with them and board the station. We will find the Emperor's prize, secure it, and return to our universe, and the great reward that awaits us there.
For the Empire.
It's about time. I could use a good fight.
This isn't the 23rd century. Battles aren't won with karate chops and smirks.
Bloodthirst built the Empire. You'd be wise to remember that.
It has served you well so far, Captain.
Alright, you gotta head to the turbo lift. And better not be... let's see. Is that the turbo lift? No, that's not the turbo lift. There we go. Go to deck 4.
If it gets in the way on our mission, I won't hesitate to put you down.
Yeah. Stop flirting with me. You'll make Camargue blush.
Do recall that Marshal Janeway does not suffer fools. And we are on her vessel.
You're not going anywhere but the grave.
Okay now.
Not, traitor.
I've been in your shadow long enough.
Whoa, hey!
Fight.
Should have done this a long time ago.
I'm surprised you had the backbone to try.
Why can't I shoot him? Whoa!
Enough of this. Time for you to die.
And he's down.
Aw,
So I gotta use this down here.
the marshal's gonna get cranky.
Bravo! Well fought. 3 cheers for...
Stop! Kamarke, we're not doing that. An assassination
Come on now.
attempt. Before breakfast? Rude. Nice to see I'm not the only one who's tried to end you, Inquisitor. Unlike that idiot, I live to tell the tale. And hey, you got that sweet voice box out of the deal.
Yes, you tried, and you failed. Fortunately for you, I'm a loyal servant of the Emperor. Because he wishes it, you're still standing.
Emperor of the Dark Force?
Should that change, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we?
Believe me, if we get to that bridge, I'll be the one blowing it up underneath you. But for now, the Emperor says we have to play nice, so this is me, playing nice. See you at Jupiter Station. Unless your yeoman puts a shiv in your back on the way.
The Defiant is ready to receive you, Inquisitor. Step onto the transporter pad when you're ready.
Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Normally I don't hit that note, I die. I don't. Still loading, almost done. Usually it doesn't take that long. And here they are.
Jupiter Station. I am Marshal Catherine Janeway of the Terran Empire. Surrender, and your lives will be spared. Resistance, as the saying goes, is futile. Make the smart choice.
Request denied, Marshal. I'd advise you to surrender while you're still able to do so.
A predictable response, Marshal. I suggest we teach them the error of their ways. My crew and I stand ready to lead the charge.
I think you got a little something brown on your nose there, Inquisitor.
Enough. Inquisitor, the honor is yours. Teach them a lesson they'll never forget. Those who manage to survive, anyway.
It shall be done in the Emperor's name.
Inquisitor, I have 17 cases of Romulan ale that say we're earning the most glory today.
Make it 20 and you're on.
Done. Good luck scoring even a single kill in that little bucket of failure.
We'll see about that.
Getting closer. Getting closer. Are they within firing range? Here they are. Yeah, I'm taking a huge hit, aren't I? Yeah, that's not going all as planned, is it? "18 fleets." What else is new?
It won't be a problem. Concentrate fire on the defense satellites.
There's one more left.
You'll find out soon enough, Commander. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
Marshal Janeway, I request a ceasefire to conduct rescue operations.
He's stalling, buying time for reinforcements to arrive. The Empire doesn't negotiate with prey. Let's knock down their shields and take what we came here for.
This insolence of yours is getting tiresome, Captain. Remember your place, or I will gut you like a fish and kick your carcass out of the nearest airlock. What is it, Inquisitor?
We're reading several Starfleet vessels approaching at high warp, Marshal. They'll be here in moments.
Battle stations. Fire to disable. If Starfleet is so concerned about rescue operations, let's give them something to rescue. It'll keep any more would-be reinforcements occupied.
As you wish, Marshal. For the Empire.
Tactical. Fire to disable.
Let's teach these Starfleet weaklings a lesson.
won't get away with this. Whatever you're after.
Called
Whatever.
it. He needs to be broken or killed. I'm good either way.
Very well. We'll disable the station. But I warn you, if the Emperor's prize is damaged or lost, I'll kill each of you myself. Slowly. An agonizer booth at maximum setting will feel like mercy by the time I'm done with you. Do I make myself clear?
As crystal, Marshal. Fire to disable only.
There's a price for defying the Terran Empire, and I am here to collect. Tactics concentrate fire on their habitat.
Do not risk the loss of the Emperor's prize.
Beam over to Jupiter Station.
All right, they're at our mercy. It's time to do what we came to do. Let's beam down to the station and take the Emperor's prize.
Beaming over now, Marshal. Okay. That was quite interesting. Now that I'm getting the ropes of it. Oh boy, am I gonna have double trouble tomorrow. Gotta wake up early in the morning too, which just sucks.
We've got their backs to the wall, and something tells me they won't go down without a fight.
As we planned then, 2 teams. Team 1's objective is to disrupt their security systems through sabotage. Team 2 will gain access to critical systems and take control of them.
Once that's done, we can use their transporters to beam directly to where the Emperor's prize is located, and take it. Try not to get roughed up by a bunch of scientists and lab assistants.
You do the same. Failure is not an option.
Let's get moving, Inquisitor.
As you wish, Marshal.
We've got intruders in the storage area! Repeat, intruders in the storage area!
That didn't take long.
Where to? This way?
Phasers on stun! Open fire!
Phasers on stun, eh? Too bad ours are set to kill.
Looks like this group has more fighting.
So they're angry geeks and nerds. Got it.
I am hit.
Huh. One of them almost hit me. I'm impressed.
Here's where we part company. Get the job done, Team 2.
We won't fail you, Marshal.
We won't fail you.
Ugh. Let's go, Marque. You know, when you're done kissing the Marshal's backside.
Try not to get killed by the angry nerds, Captain. So unlock the door out of the promenade, then proceed to the security station.
Enough. Someone get these doors open.
I'm on it. Got it. Ready when you are, Marshal.
Is it this way? Nope.
They're beaming in. You're trapped. Surrender now and no harm will come to you.
Security fields. Took them long enough.
Enemy targets uncensored.
We need to keep moving.
I'll reconfigure the isolinear chips here and shut down power to the fields.
Kumarke and I are in position. Waiting on you, Marshal. Tick tock.
We're almost there. Stand by.
Commander, do not let them seize control of that station under any circumstances.
Get those bombs planted in Jupiter.
On it. Cover me while I work.
Clock's ticking. Still haven't heard the explosions. Having trouble?
Not as many as you'll have if you don't stop distracting me.
Uh-oh. More trouble. Ouch. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Is that all of them? I've lost everything. Do I have everything? I don't know. Yeah, I have nothing on me. That sucks. Oh, there's one more.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Where's the fifth one? Right here.
Charge is
Got
set.
it.
Get to a safe position. Move!
Enemy target on sensors.
Nice kaboom! We intercepted their security protocol transfer. Kumarke is taking control as we speak.
Good. Once you take their internal sensors offline, we can move undetected. For now, drop the security fields.
Sure, if you ask me nicely.
Captain, you are on dangerously thin ice here. Get that security field down now. Inquisitor, there's a Jeffries tube nearby. We'll use it to go between decks.
As you wish, Marshal. Jeffrey's tube.
All right, it's down. Go!
Watch out! There's the Jeffries tube. Let's get climbing.
Why'd they cancel Red Alert when there's still Terrans on board?
Enemy targets on
That's a mystery you'll never solve, I'm afraid.
This is the transporter room. Take the lead. Breach and clear.
What? They're here! Open fire!
Shields losing power. Making damage detected.
Right. Beam us directly to the medical ward.
Energizing. Something's wrong here.
What's the holdup? We need to get out of here before Starfleet overruns our position.
Starfleet's adapted their security protocols. We're locked out of the transporter controls. Time to go to Plan B. Meet us at the hub on Deck 7. Janeway out.
Lead the way, Marshal.
Get to the hub as fast as you can.
Perfect. I love running.
Stop!
Tilly and her pet are coffee. Can I count on you if things go sideways?
Of course.
It hesitated while I tried to do a forward flip.
Commander, we got more contacts incoming!
Damn, we're in a tight spot.
Let's fight our way to the others and regroup.
Marshal? Inquisitor? How nice of you to join.
What took you so long? Did you stop to replicate some coffee on the way?
Fighting now. Coffee later.
Clear for now, Marshal.
Time to change things up a bit. Inquisitor, you and Tilly will get us access to the turbo lifts. Kumarke and I will focus on disabling the security lockouts. Once that's done, we should be able to get to the medical ward using turbo lifts. We'll rendezvous there.
Understood. We'll see you there, Marshal.
Interesting that the Marshal pulled that little team switch. What do you think she's up to?
Maybe she's hoping to kill each other, so she won't have to.
This is Janeway. What's your status?
About to take turbolift control. Stand by.
Ready basics. They're here.
Let's get this party started, nerds.
Watch your fire. We need functional controls once we clear the room.
Less talking, more shooting.
This is bad.
Victory at last. Inquisitor
go that
Marshal
way.
Janeway, we've secured turbolift control. Your orders.
Hold your position, Inquisitor. Captain Kumarka tells me she needs about 15 seconds to finish cracking their security overrides.
So, did Grandma Janeway ask you to kill me?
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Ball's in your court now, Inquisitor.
Yeah, we'll get right on that, Marshal. There's a countermeasure blocking me here. You need to reroute through that console.
Let's take a look.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
That's melee. Okay. How many more are there? He's gone.
Personal shield losing power.
Reroute complete.
Flanking damage detected.
Starting on the second lockout. Cover me!
Ooh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our stream at DanDudeVR. Hope you enjoy your stay.
I need you on that console, Inquisitor.
Flanking damage detected.
Not easy. That's for sure.
Flanking damage detected.
There we go.
Try it now.
Almost there. Just a few more seconds.
matter what we do, there keep coming more. Would you believe that?
Got it! Turbo lift control is restored.
Well, it's about time.
Nice work. We have turbo lift access here. Proceed with the plan. Kumarke and I will meet you at the objective.
You think Janeway will convince Kumarke to betray me?
That seems unlikely. Your pet is very loyal.
What are you even here for? You aren't working for Mark.
I work for the Emperor.
It still doesn't tell me why you're here.
To make sure the job gets done.
Here or here?
What's so important about the Emperor's prize, anyway?
Ask the Emperor. I'm sure he'd love explaining himself to you.
Wow.
The joke will be on us if we don't stay focused.
Not happening here. Okay. Be this way?
Mind if we cut in?
Crystal shield losing power.
Holy shit, there's a lot.
Beginning decontamination sweep.
This ends now, Terrans. It's over.
You're right, Commander. It is over. For you.
There is no way I'm letting you take... One for emergency transport.
Last year.
Threat neutralized. The prize is ours for the taking, Marshal.
Indeed. Inquisitor, if you would do the honors and open the door.
And what do we have here? It's VTuber.
Huh. I expected someone more impressive.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's do that. To be honest, I didn't think you'd make it this far, but I'm happy to finish you off now. You've had the Emperor's favor long enough. It's our time for glory now!
Really? Well then.
Ooh. The
If
Borg.
you want to kill the Queen, you need to deal with her pawns.
What?
You're not as loyal as you led me to believe, Inquisitor.
Afraid not, Marshal. Nothing personal. Till we make the big deal.
And it was for a lot more than Romulan ale.
Perhaps we should gloat after the battle is won.
What the? She's got some sort of invulnerability shield.
She's adapted. Her Borg drones have formed a micro-collection. We need to eliminate them to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Take down Borg drones to drop her shield. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable.
They keep coming back. Unbelievable.
Take down Borg drones to drop her shield. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. down bold drones to drop her shield. Take down bold drones to drop her shield. Take down bold drones to drop her shield. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate bold drones to make her vulnerable. Take down bold drones to drop her shield. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate bold drones to make her vulnerable. Take down bold drones to drop her shield. Take down bold drones to drop her shield. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate bold drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire! She's adapted. Eliminate bold drones to make her vulnerable. Take down bold drones to drop her shield. Take down bold drones to drop her shield. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate bold drones to make her vulnerable. Take down bold drones to drop her shield. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate bold drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire.
Mark my words, traitors. You will burn for this.
And she's down.
I'll give the old girl credit. Making a Borg army out of the Starfleet goons we dropped along the way was a solid move. If she is, they'll be Starfleet's problem, not ours. If the Marshal survives, he'll be stuck here. Shouldn't be too bad. A hear Federation prisons are soft and comfy. Yeah, that's her problem, not ours. Get the transporter beacon on the Emperor's prize so we can beam her out of here.
Gonna wait for, no. Transport is locked. Oh. I forgot.
The Emperor's prize is ours. Let's beam up and get back to our universe.
1 to beam up. Energize. Okay. Mission complete.
The rest, as they say, is history. Let's discuss how we resolve this fine little mess. Preferably over some coffee. I think that could be arranged. So now we know who the Terrans were after. What we still don't know is why. Perhaps you can shed some light on that, Marshal. That information is above even my pay grade, Admiral. Only the Emperor knows, and he isn't one to share such secrets willingly. I suspect you know more about the Emperor's prize than I do. What's so special about that woman? We know she's one of ours, Lieutenant Ilea, a Deltan navigator assigned to the Enterprise in the late 23rd century. Until recently, she was listed as missing in action after an incident involving a powerful entity in deep space. Recently, she teleported into a Starfleet research station in the Epsilon sector and promptly collapsed. She's been comatose ever since. She was transferred to Jupiter Station for medical care due to her unique physiology.
Am I being a bit more specific? Baldness isn't exactly a unique biological trait, especially for Deltans.
According to the researchers on Jupiter Station, Ilea is a hybrid, a fusion of biological and artificial life. Very advanced artificial life. The research team could barely comprehend the nature of her artificial components. One of them told me it made a Soong-type android look crude by comparison.
Well, I don't know how a bald cyborg factors into making the Emperor's ultimate weapon, but he does tend to have plans within plans. Maybe he wants this Ilea to serve as a prototype for some new type of super soldier.
I don't care what he wants. It's our job to stop him and bring Ilea back. So, we need a plan, and we need it fast.
Speak with Marshal Janeway? Okay.
By now, Tilly and her cohorts will have returned the Emperor's prize to Terran space dock in our universe. You'll want to move fast and be ready for the fight of your life if you want to bring her back.
Are we going to have a problem here, Marshal?
Let me be clear. This is an enemy of my enemy situation. I mean to get revenge on Tilly and her lackeys, and working with you will help me accomplish that goal. I see no reason to complicate matters. Do you?
No, I do not.
Then it sounds like we have an understanding. Now let's get to it.
Very well, Marshal. Speak with Admiral Lita.
Well, well. It looks like my recent work with Starfleet on training scenarios has paid off. Never thought you'd have the guts to try anything like that, but what can I say? You're just full of surprises.
Thank you. Will you be joining the operation?
Are you kidding? This is my kind of crazy. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Okay now.
And if my help isn't enough, you have 2 Janeways working on this. I can't wait to see what those crazy old birds come up with. Especially after a few pots of coffee.
We took some serious hits here today, but they've had their innings. Now it's our turn at bat. Starfleet will put their best and brightest to work on the rescue operation. I've been assured that our allies in the Alliance will do the same. Working together, we survive the Iconian War. We can deal with this Terran incursion as well.
Indeed.
One thing's for certain. Starfleet needs to improve the defenses here at Jupiter Station. I have a few ideas on that. But for now, Ilea is our top priority.
Agreed. Time to beam back to the ship. 14 hours earlier?
Captain's log, supplemental. We have the Emperor's prize at last. With Janeway out of the picture, the glory is ours alone. We will learn the secrets of the Emperor's prize. By any means necessary.
Kumarke to bridge. We're ready to begin.
Ooh. Wait, what? Huh? To be continued. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, now.
Perplex me. They went to a lot of trouble to kidnap Ilea, despite the incredible risk. It just doesn't add up. Something tells me that the Terran Emperor's plans involve a lot more than kidnapping.
Congratulations,
You have just
Lieutenant.
earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more. Skills will increase your effectiveness in both space combat and ground combat. Select any skill to see a full description of the benefits gained by purchasing it. Every space skill costs 1 space point to purchase, while every ground skill costs 1 ground point. You will earn 1 space point every level, and 1 ground point every 5 levels, until you reach level 50. For each skill purchased, you will earn progress in unlocked paths. Space skills have 3 paths corresponding to the engineering, science, or tactical categories, while ground skills have only a single unlocked path. Unlocks sometimes offer choices upon reaching certain milestones. They are also the primary means of learning to train your bridge officers in new abilities. You may select any unlock node to see what benefits it provides. Powerful abilities can be earned by spending 25 or more of your space points in a single category of skills. You will not be able to earn enough space or ground points to purchase everything available to you. You may change your skills by clicking the Retrain Skills button. Gold subscribers earn free respect tokens every rank, and additional respect tokens can be purchased via the C-Store.
Game limitations. That's pretty much it. Okay. Whoop-de-doo. Okay.
Admiral Janeway and a team of specialists have finalized a plan to liberate one of our own from the Terran Empire. The consultants from the Mirror Universe have been helpful in this effort. We'll be working alongside the Admiral in the upcoming rescue operation. Together, we're hoping to put an end to the plans of the Terran Emperor before he has the chance to see them come to fruition. I'd like you to join the team and work with them to bring Lieutenant Ilea back home. Report to Admiral Janeway at Jupiter Station. Good luck.
Nobody told me that I was supposed to change this, but I forgot already. Ugh. So I got another objective. The blue shift. Okay, let's go for that. Go to Sol system. Jupiter orbit. And that's how we transwarp. Oh, that took a long time to do that. Let's see. I should be here. Begin blue shift. There we go. And then we wait for it to load. Okay. Oh, it finished just in time.
You made it. Good. Ready to get started?
Ready and able, Admiral.
That's what I like to hear. Once we've made the transition to the mirror universe, we'll use some misdirection tactics. Turnabout's fair play, so we'll be engaging the Terrans at their version of Jupiter Station. During the chaos, your strike team will disembark on a Terran runabout and head for their primary space dock. Once you're on board, you'll conduct rescue operations.
Understood.
While you're extracting Ilea, I'll lead our starship force and keep the Terrans busy. Once you've sent the signal, we'll warp to Terra and collect you at the extraction point. From there, we'll make the transition back to this universe. That's assuming everything goes smoothly, of course. Be ready to improvise if the Terrans decide to complicate matters.
Of course, Admiral.
And speaking of Terrans, you'll need to beam our consultants from the mirror universe to your ship before we cross over. They'll be joining your team on the operation. They're standing by for transport once you're in range.
Understood. We'll pick them up on our way to the transition point. So, rendezvous with Voyager, then beam the Terrans to our ship, and then head to the assembly point. So that's going to also show up on here,
This
too.
is the Juno. We've completed major repairs and are moving into formation.
I'm not sure why my ship is so big. There we go. Getting close. Getting within range. Oh, it looks like I'm in range now. Maybe? Okay.
Lita to bridge. The Marshal and I are on board and ready to begin.
The Innsbruck reports the portal device is charged and ready.
Turing to fleet. We are in position and ready to begin.
Oh, I'm supposed to move over there.
That's everyone. Once you're ready, the Innsbruck will open the portal and will travel to the mirror universe.
Open the portal.
The portal is open for business.
All right, we've got their attention. Let's see about keeping it. All ships, this is Admiral Janeway. Engage the Terran vessels.
Red alert. All hands, battle stations.
Keep an eye on long-range sensors. Once reinforcements are en route, we'll begin Phase 2 of the operation.
We need to hit them hard. Make them desperate enough to call for backup.
For a Terran. Here we go. Don't pull any punches. No danger.
Shields at maximum and weapons free. Sure to protect the Emperor. She's our ticket home.
Rattled the Terrans enough to call for backup. That gives us time to begin the next phase of the operation. You're up. Disembark on the Terran runabout and head to Terra at top speed. We'll remain here and keep them busy. Hopefully we'll buy you enough time to complete your objectives.
Good luck, Admiral.
Same to you. A word of advice. Keep an eye on your Terran teammates. Neither of them got to where they were in the Empire without the use of treachery.
That's good advice.
We'll be waiting for your signal. Once we have it, we'll come to pick you up. Be ready to make a hasty exit. I don't think any of us want to remain at the heart of the Terran Empire any longer than we have to.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Next stop, TSD.
Huh. Never thought a shuttle would go warp. But then again, I haven't watched the entire series of Star Trek. I'm more of a Star Wars fan. And Doctor Who. Speaking about Doctor Who, another season has started, so it'll be really cool to see some Doctor Who games. I had the VR experience, so that was really cool. Ba 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 ba.
Here's where the fun begins. Terran Space Dock, this is the
Oh
runabout
boy.
path. Request permission to dock.
Everybody's here.
Runabout Nile, you are clear to land. Glory to the Empire.
All right, the easy part is over. Ready weapons and prepare to disembark. We need to keep them off balance. As long as they're scrambling, we'll have a decent chance of pulling this off. If we give them time to think, to organize.
Right, it gets a lot harder at that point.
So, let's get moving. We need to take operations and find out where they're keeping your Delta.
The exosuits will make short work of the database security and ops.
They'd better, or this operation will end in failure.
Marshal Janeway, here?
Who were you expecting? The ghost of Emperor Zorzo?
Oh, you didn't have a sense of humor, Marshal. Look, the controls for the blast doors are over there!
Opening blast door.
Hey, one of you exocomps needs to hack this door control. Open the blast doors to ops before more security arrives.
This way? Oh, it's further ahead.
They changed the codes. Exocom, get to work.
I'll crack that code like an egg. Didn't stand a chance against me.
Security! They've made it to us!
Clear the room. Let's get what we came for.
And here I was, hoping Finn would be around so I could relieve him of his duties. Permanently. You know, I thought this would be a lot harder. Okay, Exocon.
This is the question. Just make sure the terrorists don't make us go blue and disappear, okay? Yeah. No Kobayashi Maru, please.
Hey, a little less sass and a lot more hacking bit for brains. This place is gonna be crawling with Terrans real soon.
Uh-oh. I'm frozen.
Okay, we're in. Let's see where your super cyborg is, shall we? Found her. Ilea is on deck 74 in a security station. Damn right we do. If they look Exocops, get back to the runabout and get her ready for a quick getaway.
You keep the engine running, Admiral. Did you hear that? She wants me to pilot the runabout. Over my thin chassis? You can barely fly yourself, let alone a runabout.
They went down there? I don't know. Go to... Oh, it's got to go to deck 74. I'm not sure. Is it this way?
There she is.
Ah, yes. Voyager. The terror of the Delta Quadrant.
Indeed. And I will get her. Mark my words.
There's no way we can get here? No? I'm confused. It says to get to deck 74. Okay, now I see.
They'll be tracking us by now. Stay sharp.
Keep moving. We can't give them time to focus.
Heads up! Security's beaming in!
Have them now! They're trapped!
So much for being trapped.
Okay, now seriously. Did the Emperor lower the standards for security while we were away?
Nobody gets through! Captain Tilly's orders!
Son, my phaser outranks Captain Tilly, and it says you're relieved.
Okay, I'm stealing that thing. Brutal.
There! Frozen.
Quickly, Ilea is on the other side of these doors.
Okay, let's go over here. And what do we have here?
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Sorry, Grandma. The Emperor's prize is staying right where she is.
Come on out. Let's settle this like Terrans.
Yeah, come on out so I can end you and take back my ship.
Yeah, hard pass. I have better things to do than tussle with a pair of old has-beens. Still, if you really want to fight, the Inquisitor is here to give you one.
Great.
There's only room for one of us in the universe, and it isn't you. I don't want to leave anything to chance here.
Not to worry, Inquisitor. My force field will make you quite invulnerable. Kumarte is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down. Kumarte is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down.
Console.
Kumarte is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down. Shield disabled! Take out the Inquisitor!
I've made some modifications to the agonizing
Reinforcements incoming. Take them out.
He's a tough guy to lead, that's for sure.
Machine recharging.
Kumarte is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down.
Again?
Shield disabled! Take out the Inquisitor!
Heads up. Tilly's activating
Holy
the
shit.
machine again. Tilly's machine is recharging.
Ah! He froze me.
Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine again. Tilly's machine is recharging.
Kumarte is shielding the Inquisitor. Get to that console to shut it down. Shield disabled! Take out the Inquisitor! We have a problem. Several Federation vessels are approaching. Took them long enough.
Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine again.
Wow.
I have what I need from the Delton. Inquisitor, we're leaving.
This isn't over. Sooner or later, I will end.
Perhaps you will, Marshal. But not today. Be seeing ya.
We need to get out of here. I can set up a site-to-site transport, but we'll need to deal with the transporter disruptors in the room first. Leda, get those transporter disruptors offline.
I'm on it. The sooner we're out of here, the better.
While she's working, enable Ilea's pod for transport.
Transporter disruptors are offline. We're all set. All right, we're good to go here. Ready to beam out when you are, Marshal.
Good. Prepare for transport.
All right. Wait.
Time to settle a little personal business.
Oh, she stayed behind.
We made it. Wait, hold on. Where the hell is Marshal Janeway? Looks like the Marshal went into business for herself. Huh. Typical.
It's on board and stable, but we aren't going anywhere anytime soon with those hangar bay doors locked.
It won't take long before Terran security traces our transporter signal here, so we're gonna have to move quickly.
The exocomps will need to hack the terminals on the far side of the bay. While they work, we'll provide covering fire. Once the hangar bay doors are open, we need to get back to the runabout and take off before the hangar bay doors close and lock us in. I hope you're up for a fight. I don't think they'll let us go without a proper Terran goodbye.
Alright, defend exocomps during hack, then return to the runabout to escape. I assume that solves a lot of phaser fire and destruction.
Here we go again. Escort the exocomps to the hangar door controls. Then, help me handle the security.
Enemy target on sensor.
They disabled one of the exocomps. Fix it, fast!
Well, I gotta fix one of them, huh?
Hangar doors are opening. Let's get back to the runabout and escape.
Okay now.
See? The Terran goodbye.
And just in time as they're closing. Wow.
They really don't want us to leave. But we're leaving anyway. See ya!
Okay. Made it.
We came as soon as we could. Unfortunately, the Terrans we were fighting at Jupiter Station decided to follow us. As you can see, they're out for blood. We're going to have to fight our way out of here.
Alright, so we're gonna have to defeat the Terran pursuit fleet. Understood. All hands, red alert.
The Innsbruck needs time to charge the portal device.
Time's a luxury we don't have. Every Terran in range is closing in on us.
Oh, they're coming, alright. Nothing's within range yet.
Following Voyager N, we've got your six Admiral. Juno to fleet. We'll give Innsbruck 5 AD.
Protect the Innsbruck. Now, sir, we're not going anywhere.
fun of me. Nice.
Input complete. That's it. I'm portal device offline.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. No running home for you. You're about to take a trip straight to hell.
Going out fighting. I respect that.
Innsbruck, get that portal device online. Face it, you're done. Make the smart move and give up. Not gonna happen. You're not done until I get your fork off of my head. She's no more than more traitor. The Emperor gave exercise to your work.
I'm out of torpedoes. Oh, what just happened? Did we defeat them?
Well, well, the game's afoot. Target our enemies and fire at will.
Okay, now.
Game's afoot.
Now that's something I wasn't expecting. Nice of you to join us, Mark. Your opponents only encountered specialists, and I need let you get way out.
I'm in serious trouble. I gotta get out of here.
I believe I got enough fun. You see me?
Shabby purple hobgoblin! We're still here? Kind of kick back.
Don't you just love the firepower here?
Hell, get us out of here now. That's the war.
You're just keeping my feet warm, silly. Enterprise is mine! Defiant is underfoot. Stay sharp.
Tactical. Fire at will.
Heads up! The Defiant just dropped out of cloak! Defiant is underfoot. Stay sharp.
Well fought. Perhaps my choice of allies was ill-informed.
Watch your back, Inquisitor. Well, this has been an unhealthy number of knives pointing at us. But I think it's time we parted company. You should return to your universe while you can.
It's the plan. What about you, Marshall?
For now, I plan on staying alive and making life as difficult as possible for Tilly and her lackeys. I'm not finished with them. Not by a long shot.
Understood. Good luck with that, Marshall. Lahore Hile.
On that note, let's get the hell out of here. I've had my fill of the mirror universe.
Okay, now.
We made it, and without any Terrans tagging along. Let's get Ilea back to Jupiter Station. She may require medical assistance.
Understood, Helm. Take us to transporter range from Jupiter Station. starting to get into range.
You are in transporter range now. Prepare ILEA for secure transport.
ILEA's pod is reading all systems nominal. We're ready to transmit the secure transport protocols.
Got it.
Protocols verified and confirmed. We're ready for transport.
ILEA is secure on Jupiter Station. Please come alongside Voyager. ILEA's in good hands. The medical team on Jupiter Station will take good care of her. I'd like to go over things with you on Voyager. Let's see if we can make some sense out of all this.
Sure.
I don't like leaving unfinished business behind. Tilly still has my ship. And Kumarke's still breathing. That needs to change soon. Still, if Marshal Janeway can get her ship back, so can I. Who knows? Maybe we'll team up. The Outlaws together. Stranger things have happened.
Indeed, especially over the last few hours.
It won't be easy for my mirror counterpart. She's practically a pirate now. And I suspect the Terrans will do all they can to make an example of her. Based on what I've seen, they've got their work cut out for them.
Indeed they do. The Marshal is very tenacious.
The good news? We pulled it off. Bad news? Terrans don't like to lose. They'll be back. Trust me.
Let them come. Jupiter Station was a wake-up call. Next time, we'll be ready. They needed ILEA for something. But for what? We still have a lot of unanswered questions. And I don't think we're going to like the answers.
Vita,
Ooh.
the other is coming. The other is coming!
Oh no.
Nice work out there. ILEA is safe once more. We need to learn more about the Emperor's objectives. To that end, agents of Starfleet Intelligence are joining forces with covert operatives from our partners in the Alliance. They'll be conducting operations in the Mirror Universe and, with luck, we'll have intel on the Emperor's plans soon. I'll contact you when we have more information. Until then, stay safe out there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright, so I still have a choice that I can make here, or go with diplomatic orders and locate Ambassador Sakish on Vulcan. Let's go do that. Okay.
There's been a breakthrough in our efforts to learn more about the Terran Empire's operations in the Mirror Universe. Our intelligence forces would like you to be a part of the plan going forward. Report to our intel agent on Jupiter Station. They'll have more details for you there.
Okay, I'll do that after. Captain, we have arrived at the Vulcan system. I took the liberty of contacting Ambassador Zeta when we arrived. To Pella, it says that the Ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when traveling. She would like to go over them with you. Would you like to put her on the main review screen? On screen.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the Ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the Ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the Ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Alright, let's board. We're ready to land on Vulcan, sir. When you are ready to make your final approach, let me know. Land the shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
So this is planet Vulcan. Interesting. Captain, the Ambassador and his aide are waiting for you at the temple at the top of the rise. You can speak to them there and find out if the Ambassador needs anything else from us before we depart for Pajem.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
Tell me about Pajem.
Pajem is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people. There have been Vulcans on Pajem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings that housed our monastery were destroyed by the Andorians.
Andorians? But they're also part of the Federation.
It was a failing in our logic that led to conflict with the Andorians. We have corrected our error. After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has lived there. They study the ideals of Sirach. Do you have any questions?
What business do you have at Pajem?
My business is my own. If you must know more, I require a meeting with the abbot. He will not use subspace communications. So if I am to receive his counsel, I need to meet with him directly. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm done.
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Savin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Soketh permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajem. This is most abnormal.
Can this trip wait until Savin changes his mind?
The ambassador has considered going to the council to request that they overrule Savin, but the process will take time that he simply does not have. If the ambassador is unable to complete his journey to Pajem now, he will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Cordan is complete, and that could take weeks.
Wonder why Savin wouldn't grant the ambassador permission.
The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I have seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Sabin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than he has in convincing him to grant the ambassador's request.
Let me speak to Sabin then.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Sakata says you won't permit him to visit Pijam.
Sarketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pijam. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pijam, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pijam has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Why do Vulcans restrict access to Pijam?
Many years ago, Pijam was used for political purposes. Technology used to spy on the Andorians was hidden beneath the sacred sanctuary. It should never have happened. Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed because we allowed politics and war in a place where there should only be logic and contemplative thought. When the monastery was rebuilt, we pledged to keep it safe from the cares of the galaxy. Only those who seek peace may enter. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Is there any way I can pursue you to allow Sakat to visit Pijam?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pijam from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the Abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pijam from any who would violate its sanctity.
Will do.
Do you have any questions?
I've spoken to Sabin. We can leave for Pijam now.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Let's go. Do I need to speak with him one more time, or is that it? Return to the shuttle. Okay.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Okay now. Interesting. Return to the bridge. This way. There we go. Ambassador Socket has retired to his quarters, Captain. We can leave the system whenever you want. Let's depart. Right through the space station.
Your inventory has a replicator that will allow you to buy and sell items. Press I to open your inventory.
Okay.
Click on Replicator to access your store. You can purchase common items from the replicator. You can sell items by using Recycle, and retrieve sold items with Retrieve.
I don't think I have my medical supplies. Oh, shit. Guess that's it for now. Ambassador Socket has retired to his quarters. I'm not sure why this is being repeated. Oh, we don't need to enter the Vulcan system, so... Oh, I see. Okay, so Peacham. Where's Peacham? Yes. Ooh, shit. Am I heading towards the sun? Alright. Peacham it is. Sir, I'm picking up an unusual energy reading in the system. We should scan the system before we take the ambassador to the service. Agreed. Sensors on maximum. Klingon ships decloaking, sir. Great.
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
What are they doing now? Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons. On screen.
Cease your fire, Captain! Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Strovalcor with the tale of that foul creature's death.
Shapeshifter?
Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs dies screaming.
An Undine? Have you any proof?
Proof? Pah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough, even for Starfleet.
I'll take that into consideration.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
Consult your bridge officers. Captain, sensor scans indicate the Klingon vessel's warp drive, shields, and weapon systems are all offline. I don't think they have impulse power. Whatever you decide to do, they can't really do much about it. Excuse me. The Undine are a species that were first encountered by the crew of the USS Voyager. They cataloged them as Species 8472. As the Klingon commander indicated, they are indeed capable of changing shape. Additionally, they possess telepathic abilities that aid them in infiltrating the cultures of other species. So Ambassador Sokka could be one? I'm afraid that is a conclusion that we cannot rule out, Captain. I could conduct a test to determine that the ambassador who he claims to be. Unfortunately, that would violate ambassadorial immunity. The Klingon vessel is awaiting your response, Captain. Let's discuss the Undine tactical. Undine are physically superior to humans and consider anyone from our dimensions to be an inferior life form. Their vessel are more than a match for the Borg. They present a great threat to Starfleet. So where is Ambassador Sokotev now? The ambassador is still in his quarters. So I recommend sending a security detail to detain the ambassador until we are certain of his identity. A sound precaution. Agreed. The Undine come from a dimension known as fluidic space. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. I'm afraid much of our technology still remains a mystery to us, but one thing is certain. It is not to be underestimated. So why use a Starfleet vessel? Can't say, Captain, but the Undine are virtually unknown to the Beta Quadrant. My guess is that they're aiming to conceal their presence here. And Klingons? What the Klingons are saying about could be true, Captain. If the Undine are in the Beta Quadrant, it might be just that the Klingons sniffed them out before us. This Krace, the enemy of my enemy, is my friend. Call the ambassador to the bridge and open a channel to the Klingon vessel. Let's settle this.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood.
Very generous, but unnecessary.
Then the beast is slain? Makka! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
I present Ambassador Sucketh.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Accused, meet your accuser.
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late!
Not without your proof, Takai.
You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
Ambassador, allow me to explain.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim.
Meritless, but not unreasonable.
A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat.
That's a reasonable consideration.
Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
Status of the Klingon vessel. Weapons inoperable. Warp drive is still offline. Wait. Detecting an energy surge. They're engaging their cloaking device. Red alert. Lock weapons.
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pajem.
Fire. I've lost them on sensors, Captain. They're gone. Scan the area. Captain, I'm detecting energy signatures on Pijam's surface. They're in the vicinity of the monastery. They appear to be transporter signals. Life signs indicate they are Klingon. I'm taking away team down. Captain, shall I accompany you? No, it's too dangerous.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught.
Alright, let's take the away team to transporter room 1. We lost the sensors. I'm taking the away team down.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught.
Away team is ready to transport at your command, Captain. Beam down. Oh. Captain, we need to secure the area and make our way towards the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building, sir. Recommend we proceed with caution. Stay alert. We need to find the monks. Okay. They're persistent, aren't they? Ah, man, that ran fast. We're receiving an alert from Vulcan. Tapella says that we must speak to you immediately. I'll patch her through the tricorder.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter.
Oh, great. That's just lovely.
You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Great. Captain, security teams have reached Ambassador Soketh's quarters, but he's gone. We're searching the ship, but... Sir, unauthorized use of the transport is detected. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Soketh be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Sir, whoever used the transporter erased the logs, but I have a feeling that the imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend we locate him immediately. Okay now. There he is.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail.
You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
What the hell? Whoa. Okay now. We got ourselves a mini-boss. What's he doing? We recommend we return to the La Jolla and search for the Undine ship. We need to find the Undine and take it back to Starfleet. Beam up. Captain, there's an Undine ship on the intercept course. Sir, the La Jolla does not have armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports that it is sending ships to assist us, but they are about 60 seconds out. We have to hold out until the reinforcements get here, Captain. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. Uh-oh. God damn. Wow, that sucks. wall. This is taking a pretty long time. Downloading the data now, Captain. Incoming message from the USS Challenger, Captain Skywalker.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
We've recovered the final data transmissions from the undying vessel, as well as samples from the organic material that was used to create the ship. We need all this back to Starfleet intelligence. We may be able to decrypt the message and tell us more. Let's depart. Okay, that was a tough fight.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Cool.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay. Well, I know it's going to take more time to complete another mission, and I really don't have that much time right now. So, you know what? I had fun, so I'm going to call it. Alrighty then, thank you all for joining me tonight. Very much appreciated that you did go out of your way to watch me have fun. Tomorrow I'm going to go into VR chat and have a lot of...
There is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth.
Have a lot of fun going into checking out some brand new worlds that I just saw that popped up on Twitter. So I'm going to check out and see how that was going to go. Don't forget to follow me. That's how you find out when I will go and let you guys know when I'm streaming. Cool. All right, let me see. How do I quickly exit this? Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. All right. I wait for it to complete. Lag. There we go. I think that's done now. All right, so again, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be in VR chat, having lots of fun, checking out cool worlds and more. So have yourselves a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.